Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my Shop My Stash or weekly makeup basket. I have not done this in so many weeks, like I had mentioned in a previous video, but again, I'm not sure which video will be going up first. I have been so sick. I got pneumonia. I know I still haven't shared my story from when I got sick a year and a half ago, so I still need to do that, but basically because of that illness a year and a half ago, I get sick very easily and it can turn into something pretty serious fairly quickly. So I ended up getting pneumonia and was in the hospital, luckily not very long, and I am now feeling better. I finished my antibiotics and I am feeling pretty much myself. I still kind of have a lingering cough and chest congestion. I think that's the word. My voice still sounds a little bit raspy, but other than that, I am feeling pretty much 100%. So, which is nice because I have been pretty much sick for about 6 weeks. So I thought what I would do is go over the products that I had put in my last weekly makeup basket, which was quite a few weeks ago, plus adding in the few products that I did use consistently over these past few weeks, give my little mini review, and then show you what I plan on using this week. And hopefully I will start to be more consistent for doing my weekly basket. So let's just get started. So the foundation that I used over the past, I don't know if it's been 3 weeks or longer, but few weeks, is the Tarte Found Sealer. I love this. I got this over the summer and it has quickly turned into one of my favorites. I think it's great. Definitely highly recommend. I was using the Makeup Forever Skin Equalizer Smoothing Primer. This is just a small sample I have. I've used this in the past. It's been quite a while since I used it and I really like it. I've almost used up this entire sample, which is great. I might keep it around just to use it up, but highly recommend it. I know I own the full size of this already, so obviously I'd recommend being that I've bought it. But yeah, I think I might put that over here where I will continue to use it up because it's almost gone and I really don't want to put it back. The eye primer that I was using was the Kat Von D High Voltage Eye Primer. Again, I've had this forever. It is like never ending. It will not go away. I am so ready for it to be gone, but I swear it doesn't even get like less. So I'm not gonna keep this on because I'm kind of sick of it, but it is good. I wouldn't repurchase it. It's fairly thick, and if you don't blend it correctly, which is what is weird, it will be, okay, if you blend it too much, it'll become very dry and peely. If you don't blend it enough, it'll be creasy. So you kind of have to find that perfect small window of perfection, and it's really hard to find. So I want to use it up because it's not bad enough that I just throw it away, but it's very particular, I guess is all I can say. All right, for highlight, I was using the Physicians Formula Rose All Day. I love this. This is in the color Petal Glow or Soft Petal. I'm not sure which one. It has kind of a pinky base. I will say I do like this, except for that I had quite a few, the few days I wore it, I had quite a few people be like, oh, you have a streak here. So obviously I either wasn't good at blending it or it's just not good for my skin tone. So while I do love the color, I think I need to play around with it, maybe go a little lighter handed, but I'm gonna put it back for now. I still think it's good. Maybe if you have a little bit of more of a medium skin tone, this might be really well for you. It's like I said, Soft Petal, has kind of a very pink, I have a bruise. I got my blood drawn here and she bruised me, so I try to cover it, but it's there. Anyways, so whatever I was saying about that. It's not my favorite. It used to be, and now I'm thinking because people kept pointing it out, I might just not be that great with it. Highlighters that I also used was in this Leopardina palette. So I got this in the box Fashionista, and these highlighters are amazing. They are the Standout products in this palette, 100%. I use this for eyeshadow and highlight, like I said. Highlights, 100%. So good. I used these three, so good. These I tried using, I probably used this 4 or 5 times. The darker colors definitely fade and are patchy, kind of hard to get a really good eye. But I will say this area, like these 6, are so good. Like again, like the quality of them is just really great. I think this brown color might be really good for a liner, but I did try using this red color for a kind of a fall look. It was kind of hard. I don't think I used these 3 colors at all, so I probably still need to use those. So as far as these 3, they really just didn't last too well. But these, I'm serious, these 6 were, so speaking of which, 6 eyeshadows and 3 highlighters, this palette is amazing. I'm so happy I received it. It's by Rude, I think Rude Cosmetics. I see Rude right here, so I'm thinking it's Rude Cosmetics is the brand. But it's a Leopardina palette. Yeah, Rude is right here. I don't know. So good. If you got this, definitely pull it out, give it a try. Give those highlights a try because I kind of want to try them on my eyes. I probably should leave that out. But I'm going to put that away just because I have so many palettes. My chair's slipping. I have so many palettes that I need to try, so I'm going to actually put that away for now, but it is really that great. Another highlighter that I used over the past few weeks was this Morphe Desi Danger palette, highlighter. I got this from a friend. She sent it actually for my girls and I kind of took it. I really like it. It has kind of a very pink iridescent look, and again, if I get it rubbed in right, I think it is so pretty. So I am definitely not passing this on to my girls. They are not happy because this is one they really, really wanted. But as for right now, I think I'm going to hold on to it. I mean, if they want to borrow it, they can. But I really liked it. I like the color. I haven't gone through my highlighters yet for my declutter. So if I find that I have tons of this color, which I don't think I do, but if I do, I would probably pass one of them, depending on which one I like the most, to my girls. But I really like this. Highly recommend it. I think it's great. I don't even know if you can get it. I'm going to be coughing throughout this entire video. I don't know if you can still buy it, but I really liked it. So if you can, highly recommend it. The other highlight or cheek palette was the Natasha Denona blush palette that we received in the BoxyCharm Premium. This is in the Bloom Blush and Glow palette. I used this highlighter once. Don't like it for highlighting at all. I think it is definitely a blush palette, at least for my skin tone. None of these really can work as a highlight. But I did use this dark blush probably the most out of all these colors. Love it. You have to go very, very light-handed, but it is so pretty and it gives kind of the nice rosiest flush. So it's not, obviously not pink, it's very dark. It is a cream blush. I really liked it. So far, I'm liking it. I want to play around with the other 3 colors a little bit more, so I am going to pass this to this side so that I keep trying it out. But I want it, because I wore that blush so much this past few weeks, I really wanted to mention that that is what I wore. Another blush product that I wore the last few weeks was this Wet n Wild Cream Blush. It was a limited edition in Rose and Peace. It's actually a black, but it comes off as a pink. As you can see, it still kind of this is the problem I had. As you can see, it still kind of has black in it, which you could definitely see on my skin tone. So I'm actually gonna, I think, see if my girls want this. They probably will not, but I probably am just gonna toss it. It really wasn't good at all. Probably why I never heard anything about it, but pretty terrible. Another blush product that I used the last few weeks was this Madison Miller Ofra collection, which I got in an Ipsy. This is in Blush Sweet Stuff. Really pretty. I used this probably between this and the Natasha Denona I used the most, just because it was easy to pull out. Very nice color. Definitely doesn't come off that dark on your skin, so that's a really, really good swatch. But it's really good. I like it. I mean, I don't know if it would replace like my favorite blushes, but I like it for what it is. I don't think it's really that long lasting, I think is my problem. I feel like it wears off pretty quick. The next blush that I had, and this is also a highlighter, that I had in my last Shop My Stash that I wanted to use was this by Kosas. It's the 8th Muse. I think I only used it one time, so I didn't get much use out of it. I'm gonna put it back just because I'm not really in the mood for it right now. I'm kind of been going back to, my nail polish is pilly. Sorry, I've kind of been going back to powdered blushes right now. So although I love this, I didn't really use it, so do recommend it. I think they're really great. I would love to get another color, but I think the other one is peach, and I don't want peach, and I don't remember, I think there's only 3 of them. I could be wrong, but I would pick up another one if they had another like pinky type color or mauve maybe. Last to talk about are lips. I actually used 3 lip products the last few weeks. I used this Anastasia lip gloss in Kirsten. Don't like it. I think I'm going to pass it on. I think I have like 3 of these. But it doesn't stick around. It's to me, I mean, maybe I won't get rid of it, but it doesn't last. So I feel like I put it on, but if I take a drink of anything, it's gone. And probably within an hour, you can't tell I had it on. So I kind of want my lip glosses to last a little bit longer than that. At least stay somewhat moisturizing on my lips or glossy on my lip. I don't know. I wasn't impressed. I would never buy a full size. Like I said, I probably have 3, I think. 3 sample, like this size sample, deluxe sample sizes. So I probably won't get rid of it because that's just wasteful, but I would never buy a full size. I also use this MAC Lip Intensity in medium rare. Love this. I think I'm going to keep this over in my bag. I think it is just so pretty. Just an easy pink color, but it doesn't look like, wow, you're wearing pink, you know. It's just a really easy color. I can put this on with pretty much, woo! What I was saying is I don't know. I love it. Think it's great. Love it. Highly recommend that. I don't even know if they sell those. I don't even know where I got this. I mean, I'm sure I know I bought it, but it looks so different. I don't know. Is it? I don't know. I mean, it says it's a lipstick, medium rare. Huh. I don't know. Like it. Highly recommend it if you find it. I also wore this Buxom Dolly Danger pencil. Highly recommend this. This color specifically is just so pretty, so easy to wear. These last pretty dang long on your lips. It looks a little intense, but it's really not that intense on your lips. I don't really use the brush side. I think that's kind of a waste. I would rather have had a full pencil maybe, but I mean, it is still a good size, but yeah. I haven't had to sharpen it yet, I don't think. So it lasts quite a long time. I love it. Highly recommend those. That color specifically, I did buy another color in the 21 Days of Ulta sale. Don't really care for that color. It's more of a concealer color, so it just doesn't look very nice on my lips or skin tone, but I like that one. All right, I do have quite a few things that I picked out because I got some new stuff over these past few weeks, and then with the Sephora sale, subscription boxes. So I wanted to pull out a few things that I really want to work on this week and at least give a try to these things. So the first thing is the primer. This I got in my FabFitFun. It is the Rodale Illuminating Ultimate Glow Primer. I just want to try this out, so that would be my primer for the week. I did pull out the Revlon Color Stay. I want to see if I still really love this. I'm wondering if it's gotten too old. I don't know if it still even looks like this. I get the combination oily, which is kind of funny. I wonder if I would like the dry one better, but because I'm really not, I probably am more combination than oily, but I'm really not oily. So I'm wondering if that's my problem, because I tried this one time a few weeks ago and wasn't like, I just didn't remember the magic that I've remembered, and I've loved this for years. So I'm wondering if maybe I need to buy the dry one. But anyways, I'm gonna try this week. The other primer I have is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. This is supposed to be like the Tatcha primer that I love. I have tried it one time, but I'm gonna try this out this week as well. Another foundation, I have a little baby sample of the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation in 2N, so it might not be the right color for me. Let me pull it out and see. But I can usually make most foundations work, so it looks maybe a little bit dark, but I'm going to try this week to see what I think about that. The concealer, and the only concealer I pulled out, so I don't know how that's going to work. I don't think it's a concealer, I think it's a corrector, is this Dragon Beauty we received in the BoxyCharm Premium. So it is like this orange color. I definitely want to try it and see how I like it or if it works, but before I get my new premium that should be coming hopefully any day. But I'm gonna try that and see how that turns out. Setting powder, I put out this sample of the Be a Bombshell Smooth Criminal Powder. I've never tried it. I've had this for quite a while, and I mean, it's not even open still, but I think I want to try and see how it is as a setting powder. So I pulled that out. I also pulled out my Fenty Beauty Matchstick in Amber. I got this in the Sephora sale. I want to give that a try this week. I'm so excited to try that. I also pulled out the Artist Couture Yes highlighter. I got this, I'm pretty sure I got this in the Sephora box, so I'm going to try that and see how that goes. For another bronzer, I got the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. This is in the medium deep. I really want to get the milk chocolate one, but they only ever send out this color in these samples. So I know I like it. It's just a little bit dark, but I'm going to try that or use that this week. Shadows. I have this Shadow Sense. I think this might have been in my last weekly makeup basket I tried. I still haven't. So if it was, that's why it is in this week. It's in the color French Roast. I want to try this more as like a liner or an outer V type color. It's just a nice roasted brown. I mean, French Roast definitely works for that. And then the two palettes I'm going to concentrate on are the Thirsty palette, which I love, and the Tati Beauty, which you can tell I've been using. So I'm going to keep using these two palettes to really just build my opinion on it to see how I like it, how they last. The lip products that I'm going to work on this week are, I got this Lip Sense Moisturizing Tinted Lip Balm. So this is in the color Blush Pink. Yeah, and I want to give that a try, see how I like that. And then I also have a gloss and a lip color. The lip color I have is in Sunstone, and the gloss I have is in Pom Pom Pink. So I want to give these a good try out this week to see what I think about that new color. I think it's new-ish. But that is everything that I have in my weekly makeup basket for this week. Hopefully I'll get some good opinions, learn what I like, what I don't like, and we'll be able to move some products along. As always, let me know what you are using and what I need to use, or what your opinions of any of these products are. I'd be curious to know if you use them, how you use them, if you like them, all of that jazz. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.